Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of my space station construction Tekkit series. Today I'm going to be making the framework for the massive sorting machine, which is going to occupy, or is going to be the main occupant at least, of this central sphere. Now, the way that a sorting machine works, very simply put, is that it's one long transport tube with sorting machines all the way along the way, and each sorting machine will take a certain number of items out which have been sort of specified by the sorting machine. And so essentially what I need a nice long track to run these pipes along while they get withdrawn by the sorting machine and either put straight into chests or put into some sort of processor like a macerator or a compressor. And I'm actually going to do this over 2 levels, so I'm going to start it down on this level here, and what I'll do is I'll have ignore that hole in the floor for now, I'll have a chest here, which will be the start chest, and it's where I'll put stuff when I want things to be sorted. I'll also have a teleport pipe here, coming from my quarries and from wherever else, so then any chest I have anywhere, if I want it to be sorted, all I have to do is attach a wooden pipe, a redstone engine, and teleport pipe, and it'll teleport to here and start its way going through my sorting machine. And so the way I'm going to lay out this framework is I'm going to have three-sided squares starting on this floor. So I'll have a side here, and then a side at the back, and then another side here, and then at the end of that I'll have a pipe going up through the roof into a structure which is pretty much exactly the same but upstairs. And I think the material that I'm going to do this in will be iron blocks, because I've always wanted to make stuff out of iron blocks, but I've never really, obviously on normal Minecraft it's a bit impractical to want to make entire structures out of iron blocks because you have to get lots and lots of iron. However, now with the wonder that is equivalent exchange, I can simply shove an iron block in and then use lots of my diamonds to buy it. So, actually, first of all I'm going to head to bed. So if I just use my snazzy teleporter to pop here, then I'll get into bed, make sure there aren't any mobs, because the main floor of my sphere still isn't actually particularly mob proof. They still spawn there, which is a bit annoying. But anyway, I'm now going to head back, and I should have everything in my project table ready to go. So yeah, I've got some iron here, so obviously just make a square, and obviously I only need to make one of these, and then I can essentially buy the rest with diamonds. So I'm going to go and get some diamonds out. Most of my diamonds are obviously in my diamond making machine, but I think I've got a few left in my chest. Let's have a look. Yep, there we go. That should be plenty. And so this will allow me to create vast amounts of iron blocks. I'll probably make quite a few stacks, because what I'll do is I'll have a wall on which I can sort of plant all of the sorting machines and any other machines for that matter, and the good thing about this is that I can have it so that I can have lots of things behind it. So if I just start setting it up, I think I want to have it so it's sort of squared within the thing, which would mean doing it about there, I think. Obviously I don't want it to mix with these fences, so I'll have it there. And the good thing about this is that I'll be able to have sort of literally just the chests on the front section. Let's see, I think maybe a few more, that should be enough. The chests sort of lined along the front here, and then I can have all the workings and the pipes that are behind, so it doesn't look quite so messy as it might do otherwise. And then obviously I need to keep let's say a 3 wide gap here to allow myself to walk through. And let's see, this will continue to there, I think. No, maybe one more. Yeah, one more. Just get rid of that. And so the good thing about sorry, not the good thing. The advantage of having it so that I hide stuff is that means that it doesn't necessarily have to be that high. So I'm going to do it 3 high. And as this process is probably going to take a while, I think I'll pause it and do a fast forward fast forwarded clip so that you can see what's going on. I'll just put a hole there for the pipe to eventually go through. Okay, so I'll enter the fast forward now.
So the reason that I'm actually building this framework before I've even sort of done the sides of the sphere or the ceiling of the room that it's in is because, really, it's actually based on the ceiling. It's because of the fact that I didn't really know how high I wanted the whole thing to be and how much space I needed to fit everything in. So what I thought is I would create the framework and then possibly create sort of a small section of what the final sorting machine would eventually look like, and then I can put the roof over the top of it to find out what the right height is. Obviously the room below has already got a ceiling, but I think hopefully the ceiling in there is high enough that it shouldn't really matter.
Okay, so that is the framework on both levels done. Now I will start to... First thing I want to do is put in the diamond chest. In fact, I need to make a new diamond chest to put in, which will be the starting point of the sorting. And so for that, I will obviously need... I've got some diamonds. I will need a bit of gold, a bit of iron, which I've got there, but I think I might need a bit more, but that's fine. I can do that on the energy condenser. And then some glass, which I've got in my project table. The other thing that I would like to... In fact, I just need to take that and that as well. But the other thing I'd quite like to make are some Bluetricity battery boxes, which are much like normal industrial craft battery boxes, and they store power. And obviously here I've got the blue alloy cables coming down from my solar panels and powering my blue alloy furnace. But when I want to be using the sorting machines, ideally I want to have a storage unit here so that I can then distribute it both to the sorting machines on this level and the level below from there, and I think I'll have the same on this side. So I want to make 2 battery boxes, which if I just look up, I think involves a bit of nickelite, a bit of copper, a bit of other stuff. Yeah, okay, so I'm pretty sure I've got some blue alloy ingots already. No, I think they're in the chest. BT batteries, they're just nickelite, copper and tin. It all looks fairly straightforward, and I want to make 2 of them, so I'll have to take out however much is necessary. Okay, so for copper, how was that, the one in the middle? Or no, okay, so I need twice as much copper, so I think I need 16 copper. There we go. Tin, I only need 8. And then let's have a look. I need a couple of those, and the iron I'll make there, and then I've got a few stacks of nickelite. In fact, I think 1 stack of nickelite will be fine. Perfect. Okay, let's go and get these made. Okay, so if I get some of the iron from here, put it in here. Should be able to get half a stack from 1 diamond. Yep, there we go. And so first on the agenda is a chest, a diamond chest. So start by making a normal chest, then upgrade it to an iron one. Perfect. And then upgrade that. Oh, hang on, I need to get some gold from here. This will take a few diamonds. And then let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. I need a couple of diamonds and plenty of glass. A lot of sort of comments that I read on forums or on YouTube kind of hint that they reckon using an energy condenser like this is kind of cheating, and really you should use all your own ores, but I kind of feel like I've made enough of my own stuff to kind of warrant the ease of making stuff quickly like this. And also it just kind of makes the project faster. It means that you can focus on other stuff like making it all look epic and making really big projects, and it's kind of all included in, hang on, it's all included in Tekkit, so it's kind of all meant to be used. So, I've made my 8 BT batteries, which I assume stands for Bluetooth batteries, and then I just need a couple of those, and 6 of those, and boom, got myself some battery boxes. Right, so now I just need to lay all these various things. I might just hop into bed actually. There we go, just to make sure I don't get creepered by accident, which is a nightmare. Thing is, with my Archangel Smite, which is this ring here, I kind of, technically I can beat any mobs in an instant just by left clicking, but that does not mean that a creeper cannot just sneak up behind me and absolutely obliterate me, which is always a nightmare, whether you're in Tekkit or Minecraft or any sort of mod. Okay, so this is a battery box. You see here on the, you've got 2 different sides of storage. The left hand is kind of the temporary storage or the immediate storage, and as you just saw there, when power first goes into it, that's where it goes into, and when power first comes out of it, that's where it comes out of. And on the right, you've got sort of the much bigger, more permanent storage. So as you can see here, currently the temporary storage is filling up. That's what the arrow is, filling up the more permanent storage, and that will all get plenty of time to charge up through my solar panels while we're waiting. And one thing which is quite cool about this is that you've got these little blue bars on the side, and they actually show the level of charge in the permanent thing. So you see that just went up a bit because it's getting charged, which is awesome. And then I'll just go and do the same over this side. Although actually, I think that looks a bit odd like that, just sort of floating in midair. So I think what I'm going to do, as I'm slightly a slave to aesthetics, I'm going to get some mini bricks like this, and I'm going to go make it so it doesn't look like it's floating. I'm going to go make a little platform for it. Quite often I find myself spending far too much time on stuff like this, just making everything look nice and look good rather than actually making complicated machines. But I suppose that's just how I play Tekkit. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Although in a way I think you kind of have to be in this game, because obviously it's all kind of sciencey and mathsy stuff, so you've got to make sure that you're accurate with everything. Right, now then, if we now use this as the source chest, I think I'm going to leave a gap there, so if I need to put in a pipe... Oh, and hello, what did I just get hit by? I have no idea. That was very confusing. Unless there's a monster down here somewhere. Nope. Okay. That was very weird. Don't know where that came from. Is there a skeleton hiding around here or something? Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Nope. No one there. Okay. Well, let's get on with making this pipe. I'll put a stone pipe there and teleport pipe there, and then what I'll do is I'll just put this at value 1, and now, and actually I need to change it so that it can receive. Now any pipe that I put on will now pipe into that chest, and it will go through this lovely sorting machine. Boom, and then upstairs through that hole there, and into the next level. So I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Zeus Gaming's space station construction in Tekkit. And once again, if you've got any ideas, in fact, one thing which is in particular, just before I finish the video, is this upper space of the sphere. I'm at a bit of a loss as what to do with, because obviously once I put in the floor of the sort of the roof even of this floor, which will obviously be the floor of this upper bit, I was thinking I'd quite like to have an open space up here, because so far the other rooms in this, the other sort of levels in the sphere, you can't really tell particularly easily that it's a sphere. It's just kind of a circular room, which is a bit boring, and obviously I'm spending a lot of time doing this, so I thought I might as well make the most of it. So if you've got any ideas of what I can fill this space with, or whether I could do like different level decks which don't cover the whole floor space, might be quite cool. Any ideas like that, it would be great if you could let me know. in the comments, and if you enjoyed, give it a like, and if you want to see more, subscribe. See you later.